Alright, it is time for the 700th book in this playlist. The Wildlife of Star Wars, a field guide from 2001 in beautiful 4K quality. I covered this in book series 1 because that was exciting back then. And that was 5 years ago. Now it's 5 years later. I figured I'd recover it again because it's such a good book. So there's your synopsis. And also, that's from Chronicle Books. Also, yeah, there is an index. Right. Forget these things. Also, that, some people might not go looking for this and they don't care. But I figured I'd help out and be like, hey, check this out. In case you don't want to go digging for it in my videos. Like, oh, it's brand new. Here you go. So, just 2-page index. Easy stuff. So, I've recently covered the comparison bit of this to bestiality. Wrong one. Bestiary. That's one of them nights. Yeah. The bestiary. And that was fun because there was a lot of contrast and comparison with them. But this book is great because you get your planet, beautiful sketches, your planetary info, terrain, species, language, atmosphere, and points of interest. And beautiful large text, which, epic. I like that. That's beautiful. That. But the best thing is the amount of detail that went into this book back then. And I love it. I absolutely love owning this book. Like, you have great colors, you have great sketches. And this is beautiful. And it just, words fail me with this book. Like, when I first covered it, I was so excited. But even looking at it again, it's like, damn, this thing is so beautiful. You got gore throughout, and yeah, that's what a 24-year-old smells like. Nice and musty. But there's so many creatures in this that aren't in the bestiary. So I'm hoping they'll be covered in volume 2 of the bestiary, but I don't know. Because I've debated that back and forth in video and off video about that. Because I'm like, are they really going to show all the creatures, or are they just going to nitpick what's popular and go from there? There's a sarlacc pit. Some vertical spreads, which is annoying. Oh, the greater crate dragon. Beautiful. Actually, I forgot that was in here. But the most important thing is how much space they utilize between 2 pages. Like, you look at pages now, like, they waste so much page space. Or you get just this giant blob of a spread, and it's like, ew. Whereas, like, if it's a spread for the Wampa, like, look how much they utilized. Like, they really utilize the space perfectly. You also get cross sections in this too, which is another beautiful thing. And I still can't believe I'm up to 700 videos in this playlist. Damn. So that's a total of 1,700 vids I've covered now. Book-wise, anyway. And here's a beautiful thing here. Cross-section of the Dagobah Forest. Or rainforest, I should say. That's beautiful. Like, you get a cross-section of the rainforest. That's rare. You don't see that kind of shit. So while I love this book for everything it has, there's downsides too. This is only for up to 2001. So, it's been 24 years. Of course, there's an updated version. But does this stand the test of time? Yeah, definitely. I wish there was more. And there's, like I've said before, you need to buy a bunch of other books to get the full picture of, what you want creature-wise. You need this book. You would need the bestiary, obviously. You need Galaxy of Creatures. You need the Ultimate Alien Anthology RPG book. It's wild. Like, they just keep putting books out and not thinking about it. Look at that. Them cheeks. Look at them cheeks. Look at that. He's like, look at my cheeks. Look at my cheeks. Like, yeah, I see them cheeks. But this is nice. And then, of course, they would take, go back a second, the planetary info, and then that would become the Essential Atlas in the future, which I've covered as well. Yeah. But the amount of creatures in here, absolutely mesmerizing. Is this good for writing a fanfic with? Definitely. Hell yeah. I've used this for my fanfic. And actually, it worked well. It still does. But and the water looks so good. So good. The detailing on these shits, man. 21 years old. Look at the detail on that. Can't go wrong with this. It's amazing. But if you don't like Star Wars, you don't like bestiaries, you don't like learning about wildlife, well, this is not for you. But if you want to, here you go. I mean, this is literally zoo books for Star Wars. There you go. Oh, cute. And it's amazing how this panned out so well. No, look at the happy Gungan with his pet. No. So cute. And when they're given a spread in this, you really get a spread. I love that. But, yeah. You just never know. You never know what to expect in some of these older books. But I love this for everything it provides. Should they bring this back? Yeah, they really should. But I doubt they would want to put out the effort and money to do that because it's already said and done. So they would rather hire new folks to cover new things. Because that's how they are. But if you hate Star Wars, I get that. It's understandable. And this section here is really nice. They talk about the animal trade and how animals are bought, sold, and treated as pets, merch, circuses. It's just wild. And sometimes they even get eaten. So, yeah. Street food vendors. My favorite one in this, the Great Thranta. Love that motherfucker. Absolutely majestic sight. But the colors, amazing colors in this. So cool going through this again. Love it. Absolutely love it. And this, the comparison size chart. Beautiful spread, front to back. You got scales on this thing too? Look at that. Scales. Too pretty. So that is it for tonight. So I will return tomorrow or this weekend with some other stuff. So, till next time, like and subscribe for thoughts and prayers.